Hi, my name is Ilya Cobi and I'm from Cobi Real Estate team at William Raveis. And today I have the pleasure to be with our loan officer, Bob Flynn. And we'll have this time some advice for the sellers.
Yes. Good morning and thanks for having me, Ilya.
Bob, you've been in the business for 35 years and especially in the last couple of years, we as a company created some programs which will benefit the sellers. And why do you think it's important that the seller works with a company like us, like William Raveis, that they have the listing agent, the real estate agent that represents them, but at the same time, they have a loan officer that it's backing up the real estate agents?
Yeah, that's a great question, Ilya. So, Raveis always is thinking outside the box. Besides having a listing agent that knows how to market that home with all the tools and technology that is cutting edge at Raveis that you use and we both have advantage of, we have programs. Programs allow sellers the advantage of doing things that other agencies would not allow them to do. We have a cash purchase program where we'll buy that seller's home for them so they can move on and become a buyer, cash buyer for their next house. We have listing programs that allow them to maybe fix up their homes if it needs some sprucing. We take the onus of doing the work and paying the bill, and they reap the benefits of any additional equity from it.
Yeah, that's a very good point, especially for the sellers. And I've been many times, and the number one question that the seller has in today's market is where they're going to move next. And that's not just in terms of finding the property, but actually buying that property. Because
that's correct.
They own a property, they might have a mortgage there, they need to sell that property. But at the same time, they need to buy that property. And if they go to that market or if they present an offer subject of them selling the current property they live in, 100% the seller of the other property will reject that offer. And this is a great benefit of having William Raveis Mortgage and Bob creating you as a cash buyer on the market so you can win on multiple offer situation, and you can also have like a hassle-free transaction, which is great. I mean, moving is difficult, but having us, it can be much easier.
Yes, that's so true. I'm always impressed is when I attend your open houses, Ilya, at how much traffic you have. And it's always 2 to 3 times of other agents that I'll stop by an open house. So, your listing techniques, your ways of getting your sellers the best value on their property is amazing. I've always been amazed.
Well, thank you. And then working together, I've seen many times that you work with many buyers, right?
That is correct.
Yeah. And many times you will share that listing that I put online to the buyers that you are working with.
That's correct.
You are exposing that to multiple buyers. So a seller gets a benefit that a loan officer will directly distribute that listing to all the buyers and your database that you're working with.
Yeah, that's in before you even put it on MLS. I have over 100 active buyers right now in my pre-approval, certified pre-approval status right now, that will always get the advantage of taking a peek at one of your listings before it even hits the market.
And another benefit that we have experienced that been working together is that when I represent a seller and I get multiple offers from those buyers, and there are different type of pre-approvals, there are different type of lenders that have pre-approved those buyers. And I mean, I'm not a loan officer, so I don't know about how a buyer can get pre-approved, but a benefit for me is that Bob, it's just a phone call away. I call him even you're on vacation.
We talk often.
And how you can help me, I mean, you have helped me, but can you tell the sellers out there how you can help the seller so he can make the right business decision and choose the right buyer for their property?
Yeah, great point, Ilya, because not all pre-approvals are created equal, right? We have the pre-quals that are given by the banks that really aren't worth the paper they're written on, and no one wants to take their home off the market only to find out in 30 days that the buyers can't perform, right? The second is a pre-approval. You know, the pre-approvals can be good, but it's up to us to vet that pre-approval to making sure that the loan office has properly vetted the client, because usually they haven't. They haven't reviewed tax documents or asset documents to make sure they can truly perform. So we help you, and regardless if it's due doing the financing, we help you who helps the seller to determine